Hey there, welcome to my channel. Do you love watching birds? I sure do. There are so many different kinds of birds in the world, and they all look so beautiful with their bright colors and different shapes. Have you ever wondered why birds can fly hundreds or even thousands of miles each year? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. So let's get started. Hi, I'm here to introduce you to the wonderful world of science. Do you know that millions of birds migrate long distances every year? They travel from their summer homes where they raise their babies to their winter homes where they can find food and stay warm. But why do they have to do this? Well, it has to do with food. You see, when summer ends and the weather starts to turn cold, the food that birds eat begins to disappear. This is especially true for birds that eat berries, insects, or other small animals. As the weather gets colder, these foods become harder to find, so birds must go in search of warmer weather and more food, and that means migrating. But wait, isn't it dangerous to travel hundreds or even thousands of miles? You bet it is. Many birds don't make it to their destination and end up becoming someone else's dinner along the way. That's why some experts say migration is one of the most risky things birds do, but it's also one of the most amazing. You see, migrating birds travel at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. That's faster than most cars on the highway. They also travel at high altitudes, sometimes as high as 30,000 feet. That's higher than most airplanes. And they do all of this without getting tired. How do they do it? Well, scientists think that migrating birds have special powers. When it's time to migrate, birds' bodies begin to change. Their muscles grow larger, which helps them fly faster and farther, and their body fat increases, which helps them store energy for the long journey. Some birds even grow new feathers to help them fly more efficiently. So it's kind of like when athletes train for the Olympics. Migrating birds train for their long journeys to. But what about the young birds who've never migrated before? How do they know where to go? Well, scientists think that young birds are able to sense the Earth's magnetic field. This allows them to know which direction to fly in. It's like having a built-in compass. And once the birds arrive at their destination, they must find food and water. But how do they know where to find these things? Well, birds are able to communicate with each other using a variety of sounds. This allows them to share information about where to find food and water. So it's kind of like when you and your friends talk about where to go for pizza. The birds are doing the same thing. So migrating birds have special powers that help them find food and navigate over long distances. But they also have to deal with other challenges along the way, such as predators, bad weather, and human-made obstacles like buildings and power lines. That's why it's so amazing that birds are able to migrate at all. In fact, bird migration is one of the most amazing natural phenomena on Earth. Every year, millions of birds travel thousands of miles to their winter homes, and we're lucky enough to see them. If you want to learn more about birds and their amazing migrations, I encourage you to visit a website. There you can find all sorts of information about birds, including how to attract them to your backyard, how to identify different species, and how to protect them from harm. So next time you see a bird, take a moment to appreciate its beauty and the amazing journey it has taken to get there. And who knows, maybe you'll even spot a rare or endangered species. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to tune in next time for more fun science adventures. And remember, the world is full of amazing things. All you have to do is look for them.